Hello, and welcome to Samya Yoga Healing. I'm going to lead us through a practice of just being able to sit with our emotions. A lot of times we tend to label our emotions as good or bad because they may feel um, uncomfortable in our bodies or they may feel really good. And so this is a practice of awareness, to be able to be kind of more equanimous with each emotion. And that way, a lot of times it helps so that our emotions don't end up taking over um, our lives, that we end up can be able to control them more and just simply learn from them. So they're great tools for us. So go ahead and find a relaxed place to sit. It can be on the floor, it can be on a chair, somewhere that's comfortable. And having a spine that's fairly straight. We're first just going to start to bring awareness to our breath. So feel free to close your eyes if you'd like, or just gaze softly at the floor. And starting to be aware of the inhale of the breath and the exhale of the breath. Noticing the sensations in your nostrils as the breath comes in and as the breath leaves. Maybe being aware of different temperatures between the inhale and the exhale in the nostrils. Maybe be aware of the parts of the body that move or have sensations as the breath comes in and as it leaves. And no judgment, just being aware and noticing. There is no right or wrong in this. Simply being present and observing what's happening in this moment with the breath. And from this space, trying to bring up a memory of a time where you felt angry recently. Something, situation that happened where anger came out, where anger was present. And allow that memory to come back into detail. Being aware of what happened in that situation. And with the feeling of anger, so noticing sensations that you feel in the body and the breath with that emotion, with anger. Just being here for a little bit. Aware of how anger affects the breath. Aware of parts of the body you feel sensations in with anger. Some people can feel tension. Sometimes there's a temperature difference. And no right or wrong, just noticing what's happening in your body and in with your breath. Just being aware and watching, an observer of anger in the body. And then starting to let that memory go and come back fully to the breath. Maybe lengthening and deepening the breath consciously. Inhaling through the nose. Feeling the breath come all the way down into the belly gently pushing out. And then the exhale, the belly gently presses back towards the spine as the breath leaves. Just taking some full breaths. Being aware of just how this breath feels. And then starting to think of a time where you felt be content or peaceful, or even just that word good, it just felt good. Might be a time when you were in nature, or the person you enjoyed, whatever that moment or that situation was. Allowing yourself to come back to the details of it. Just like we did with anger, just noticing how this sensation of feeling content or peaceful, how this feels in the body, sensations in different parts of the body. And then also noticing the breath, how the breath feels in this memory when feeling content or peaceful. No judgments at all, just noticing. Noticing sensations in the body, noticing the breath in this memory, in this situation, feeling content or peaceful. And again, gently allowing your awareness to come fully back to the breath. And taking a moment to lengthen and deepen each inhale and exhale. Being aware of the breath in your belly, your ribs, maybe the upper chest, maybe even in the back. And then as the exhale comes, noticing that sensation in all those parts of the body as well. And this is a practice that you can do anytime throughout the day, anytime when an emotion comes up, instead of reacting, instead of allowing that sensation to take over, allowing yourself to find a space just to sit and be with it and see what comes up, see what it maybe even says to you, or maybe what you learn from it by just being with it. A lot of times that helps us to slow down and then maybe more consciously decide what we want to do with this feeling, with this sensation, whether it is a sensation that feels comfortable or uncomfortable. It's taking time to feel in and go inward, using our emotions as teachers. Taking another nice deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And I thank you for taking time in this moment just to sit and be with yourself. A wonderful day and namaste.